Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious. DJ Envy is off today. Now it's time for Front Page News. Salute to the Pacers and the New York Knicks for advancing to the second round of the NBA playoffs. The Knicks beat the 76ers, Pacers beat the Bucks, and now they will be playing against each other. I got the Knicks going to the Eastern Conference Finals to get beat against the Boston Celtics. But the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, that's enough for New York to throw a parade. Dropping the clues bombs for the Knicks, damn it. You see how they act when they win one game in the first round, so imagine how they're going to act when they go to the Eastern Conference Finals. And tonight, Cleveland plays Orlando at 7 o'clock. The Clippers play the Mavericks at 9:30 p.m. Jess Hilarious. What do we have in Front Page News?
Before we get there, I really wish that I watched basketball. I really wish.
Turn the TV on.
First of all, excuse
Just
me.
turn off Tubi and just simply... Don't act like you wasn't indulging in Tubi.
I don't watch. That's not all I watch, Charlamagne. Okay. I have cable. Okay. And I watch other things too. I watch court shows. I watched the whole first season of Them last night. Shout out to Lil Marvin and Lena Waithe. That is a very good series. And season 2 just came out, so I had to get into season 1 again. And it was really good. Did you see the first season?
No.
Crazy. You didn't see the second season either, obviously.
No.
You have to. It's really good.
I haven't seen Them, They, none of the pronoun shows.
You are trying it. Okay, let's get straight into Front Page News then, since you're trying it. I'm going to tell Lena. Okay. Rebuilding Baltimore's bridge. So the latest on that is a spokesperson for Maryland Department of Transportation said the state plans to rebuild the Francis Scott Key Bridge. That bridge collapsed in March 26, as we know. The collapse of the bridge caused a shutdown for the port of Baltimore, which happens to be one of the busiest ports in the country. It should take about 4 years to rebuild the bridge. The state is expecting the bridge to be completed by fall of 2028. The estimated cost of the rebuilding is between 1.7 and 1.9 billion. That cost is a rough estimate since nothing has been confirmed yet, but that's around the number. And as cleanup and recovery from the collapse continues, authorities announced that last night they did recover the body of the 5th missing person.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, the victim was identified as 49-year-old Miguel Angel Luna Gonzalez. We're sending thoughts and prayers to his family. And it's about 50,000 tons that still need to be removed, like as far as debris and everything else.
They ain't removing that debris. That debris gonna be sitting there forever.
I know.
They might 50,000 tons.
50,000 tons.
They not removing that. What's the reroute in Baltimore because the bridge is down?
Yo, I went there like 2 days ago to get day before yesterday to get my hair done.
And faux locks.
Traffic is faux locks. Look, you see them popping.
They
look
good.
Look at my edges too. And they mine. They're not. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, it's all types of roads. East Baltimore, Perry Hall, like going into that area. I know he doesn't know this, guys, but all my Baltimore people listening, I know I feel for y'all. Traffic morning, noon, evening is crazy.
How much does that impose on people's commute? Like, does it add a lot of time?
It adds a lot of time to traffic. Yeah, even my stylist, her new shop is located in Perry Hall, so she would use that bridge, and now she said it's so backed up. Traffic is like an hour to 2 hours increased because of it's still ain't nothing like New York, but Baltimore, that's bad for them because we ain't never had that much traffic like that.
Yeah, y'all have to be dealing with that for the next 4 years too.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Well, you got to leave the house earlier.
Absolutely.
That was Front Page News. We'll be back next hour with Front Page News. But right now it's time for Get It Off Your Chest. 1-800-585-1051. If you want to call up here and tell us why you're blessed, if you want to call up here and tell us, why you're upset about something, whatever you're feeling, you can feel your feels this morning. Just reach out and touch us right now. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious. It's time for Front Page News. That was Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought he was finished. Yes, Sixers, y'all are finished, okay? Knicks beat y'all last night, okay? The Pacers beat the Bucks. Knicks and Pacers will play each other in the second round of the playoffs. I predict the Knicks will beat the Pacers in the second round of the playoffs and face the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. They'll lose to the Celtics, but it doesn't matter. New York will still throw the Knicks a parade, okay? If you don't think the Knicks going to get a parade, if you think the Knicks will not throw themselves a parade if they go to the Eastern Conference Finals, you tripping. And it won't even be an official parade. Just the fans of the Knicks will line up in front of the Garden on 23rd Street and do it themselves. Because it'll be 24 years? I think like 24 years since they've seen the Eastern Conference Finals.
Don't look at me.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. 99, 2000, I think, was the last time the Knicks went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Well, congrats on that.
Oh, they haven't gone yet. They still got to beat the Pacers.
Oh, no, I'm saying congrats on the 24 years then.
Yes, if they beat the Pacers.
If they beat the Pacers,
yes.
Okay.
Jess With The Mess.
Yes. Breast cancer screening updates. So the U.S. Preventive Services Task Force has now recommended women get mammograms every other year starting at the age of 40. They should continue doing this until the age of 74. The last recommendation from 2016 was for women to begin screening at the age of 50. Starting at 40 was considered an individual decision rather than medical guidance, but now it's like a must-do for women starting at the age of 40. The recommendation applies to everyone assigned female at birth, including transgendered men, non-binary people at average risk of breast cancer, and people with a family history of breast cancer or dense breasts. The recommendation does not apply to people who already had breast cancer, people with genes who put them at high risk of having breast cancer, and people with a history of high-dose radiation therapy to the chest. For the list of people who aren't recommended to begin testing at 40, the USPSTF says they should follow plans set by a doctor.
40 seem late. 40 seem late nowadays.
Think so,
yeah, because I know I have individuals who have been getting diagnosed with breast cancer way earlier than 40. Yeah, like mid-30s.
Yeah. So actually, they can't tell you no if you go. Yeah. So I like that. It should be done earlier.
And don't y'all check often? Check for lumps often?
No. You know what? That's a good question, because I find that women don't start checking until they have issues. You know, which is bad. So I think that it should be starting at like 30 to 35, because I've had friends and family who they've gone because they feel certain pains, sharp
like
pains.
A lump in their chest.
Yeah. And then you go and you find out it's something. And yeah, you're right. That is way before 40. So it should actually even start in your 30s, I would say. Yeah. And I think a lot of that is can be accredited to diet and everything. Like, you just never know the things that we put in our body.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do I got time for one more story?
Yes, you do.
All right. So the elderly is being scammed. I did not know that this many. First of all, I didn't know that they considered you old over the age from 60 and up. But
you start getting free pancakes at IHOP at 55.
I'm going for real.
Yeah, I think you start getting the AARP around your 50s too now.
Yeah, but I don't really consider that. Oh, I don't know. Well, either way, the FBI revealed that Americans over the age of 60 lost $3.4 billion in 2023 due to scams.
Damn.
That's an 11% increase from the $3.1 billion lost in 2022. There was also a 14% increase in complaints filed with FBI by elderly victims. Over 100,000 complaints were filed with the FBI by people over 60. The average dollar was lost $33,915, and almost 6,000 people lost more than $100,000. Tech support fraud was the #1 crime used to defraud the elderly.
What do they call elderly though? Because I think the senior age demographic starts around 55 now. So what do they call elderly?
They say age of 60.
60 and up.
Yep, 60 and up. Yeah. Tech support scams usually involve scammers claiming to be support from a legitimate company and informing the victim of fraudulent activity or potential refund or a subscription service. Oh my God. The scammer tells the victim that they have a refund for the victim. However, money can only be sent by downloading a software that allows the scammer to review the victim's bank account. Yo, I watched the movie by Jason Statham. That's the transporter guy, just in case y'all don't know. And Felicia Rashad is the woman. It's a movie about this. And they do it the same way. And they scammed her. They told her the only way that she can receive like a refund of some type is if she gives them access to her accounts, and she did, and her money was gone within like seconds, minutes actually, and they wiped everything out.
I can't believe old people are falling for those scams, because at the tender age of 45, I have trouble downloading anything. You cannot call my phone and tell me to do something technical, and I'm going to go do it by myself.
Yeah.
I'm calling somebody.
Yeah.
I'm calling my daughter. I'm calling one of y'all. I'm calling somebody younger than me to help me.
That's what Felicia Rashad did in the movie. She called her daughter, but her daughter didn't answer, so she was like, well, I guess if you say so, you know. But it's just preying on these elderly people's like kindness, and the fact that these people are really nice when they call them. Yeah. They make it seem like they know everything about them because they somehow hack into your system anyway. But they can't get your money until you actually give them a number, like an accounting number, a routing number, or something like that.
That's a damn shame.
It is.
There's a special place in hell for people who take advantage of the elderly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So the FBI financial crime section is doing something about this. They are encouraging financial institutions to do more in protecting elderly from scams.
Damn. Protect the old people. That was front page news. Now we got Kadeem Hardison coming up next.
Hey.
Kadeem Hardison, yes, Dwayne Wayne, he's got a line of glasses. He's finally put out his own line of glasses with Deemed. So you can get the Dwayne Wayne glasses. Plus he's on the series finale of Grownish this season. And he's on The Shy.
The Shy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll talk to him about that and much more on the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.